Hello there, and welcome back to Aquaplay's Darkest Dungeon 2. I'm going to be continuing on with our denial run here, just testing out our stun squad here. So first of all, let's go select our route, which we know, because this is denial, we're going to be heading to the Sprawl since we went to the Tangle last time. So we just don't have any choice. But visit a creature then. Candles is kind of a little meh as a reward. Nothing that really helps us in this run, but oh well. I guess since it's a denial, they'd like go more for candles, because I feel like you don't really get a lot of candle rewards anymore in the later ones. But anyways, Blue Blight Resist isn't terrible though. Well, if we visit a creature, then it might be if we get spiders, but otherwise it might be okay. Let's see, we do need to repair. And we do want to make sure we kind of start getting some more food stuff, because yeah, we really would like to get that speed for the food gear for this group, because with stunning we kind of do want to be able to act early to deny the turns more strategically, and more health might not be bad from getting health food items as well. But yeah, if we could get some food gear, that'd be nice. Might as well go ahead and throw these on.
Bolt it on and be off. The mountain will not be denied.
Actually, I don't know if I want to throw that one on. Depends on what I want to spend my baubles on here, I guess. Well, this would just be overall very desirable for us right now. Trinkets would be maybe kind of nice, but yeah, just getting that extra stuff throughout the Sprawl would probably be pretty nice right now. Oh, and we got, reduced trinket prices. Oh yeah, because we did a creature in the last time, so we actually got some extra mastery here too, which is pretty nice. Ooh, so we could get a bunch of speed if we wanted to, which would be kind of nice, but I think just getting the extra speed, damage, and distress resist for everyone in the Sprawl would probably be pretty nice, so
anything that lets us travel further is worth the cost.
We could put on the airbanded wheels. I don't know that I want to spend the baubles on like getting the 5th wheel though, so that we have like the full wheels when we go inside, so I'm just gonna leave that off, I think. And
One learns quickly when survival demands it.
Let's see, so yeah, we weren't doing any other trinkets then. And how are we doing in terms of relationships? I think that's the main thing we need to focus here, probably. You know, make sure we don't get into those negative relationships here. Kind of pull us out of those as much as we can. Otherwise, was there anything to get rid of quirks in here? I don't think so, no. Okay. And do we already have some flames, or do we need some more? Yeah, we could probably use some frames. Flames, rather. I think I just said frames. Whoops. But yeah. It would probably be a good investment. And food, obviously, is desirable. Last one, Stress Ball has consecration. That is interesting. We do actually have a decent bit of food here. This really depends on how much we want to spend getting some, but we really do need some relationship boosts, so I think that's going to be the main thing here. Fortunately, Vicious blocks a lot of the stuff we want to do. Who's Vicious amongst you? You are, okay. But for everyone else, we could do some good stuff with this. I guess let's play some cards, first of all. Okay, pretty decent overall. Unfortunately, we lost the Jinx on Boudica, which kind of sucks. But we did get Tactical Thinker, which is a pretty decent trade-off there. Especially on her, since she has decent crit to begin with, so that's kind of nice. Though I'm not sure how much Carcass Path changes that now, but yeah, still pretty nice, I would say. And let's see, so we need to get more relationship up. I feel like maybe a whiskey barrel would be decent here. Ooh, actually got positive rolls all around. Well, for everyone that could deal with that. I think someone's resolute here, right? Yeah. Of course, you're resolute and vicious. Of course you are. So we're gonna have to find some other way to deal with that unfriendly right there. Do we have anything that you can make use of? Probably not. That's kind of a bad combo, vicious and resolute. It kind of puts just about everything off the table, I think. Yeah, because we can't use poetry, we can't use the whiskey flask. So yeah, we're just kind of fucked in that regard. But yeah, so anyways, we're gonna be going into the Sprawl. With this party, obviously we can't stun the Librarian. I'm pretty sure he's like just completely stun immune. Or at least very, very hard to stun. And this party does not have the, well, we don't have the greatest backline damage. We do have some backline damage though. I know it's not the worst party to take on the Librarian, not necessarily the greatest party either, but I'm thinking since this is just kind of a throwaway run anyway, just kind of a test run, I think we'll throw them against the Librarian to see, and that can be kind of a good test for us maybe toward any future runs with this group, to know how they fare against the Librarian, because honestly, we don't care about getting to the mountain necessarily anyway, if they all just die. I mean, it'd suck to lose some of the memories and stuff we have, but in general, I'm willing to take the risk, I think, just to mess around with that. Because like I said, we don't really care about going to the mountain, since I'm not even doing like a flame for the vitrine or anything in this run. We're just purely testing things out, so might as well go all the way on that. But yeah, so food-wise, I guess if we're gonna go to the Sprawl, I don't really want to reduce anyone's speed, so I think mainly just like the debuff resist would be good across the board here. Since he likes to do a lot of blinds, and I think blinds, and does he do weaknesses? I think maybe, but mainly the blinds is the biggest issue with the Librarian. Okay, and then don't know if we really need stun resist here. Maybe more for the final fight. Same thing with this. If we get to the denial fight, then we'll deal more with that. Oh, pipe weight is something I can actually use with him. To boost out the unfriendly. I think it's worth it in this case to take the drop to the speed for that. Yeah, just to get up out of that 33% chance of negative relationship. Now it's at least only at 5%, which is a lot better. And then we can improve relationship and get the stress off of you, so I might as well pop a hazard out of neutral. Oh, except we can't, that's right, because he's just so, whatever, just do Sarmenti, I guess. And then, what else do we want to grab? Some laudanum might not be terrible. Oh, actually, Blade of Powders could be kind of nice here since we're going into the Sprawl. It's not a terrible idea. I don't really want to spend a whole bunch of money right now, though. Gosh, these people have a lot of quirks that prevent stuff, like, goodness. Yeah, unfortunately we haven't been able to, like, get to a hospital to get some of this stuff off, really. Or did we get any of the items that could remove anything for us? I don't know, what do I want to do with the rest of this money? I mean, I could try and push some more relationships. I don't know that any of them are really in a position where it makes a big difference. I mean, yeah, they're all kind of hovering more toward, like, neutral. So I don't know if that's really a worthwhile investment to me right this second, just for the tiny additional chance of a positive, so I think maybe we go for some Blade of Powders. I don't usually make a whole lot of use of these ones. I feel like, yeah, I feel like I make more use of the ones that actually, like, cure the burn and then give a heal and stuff like that, but the resistance focus I don't often make a lot of use of, because a lot of times I just don't necessarily think to use it early in the fight, but maybe against the Librarian fight this could actually be pretty useful. Why don't you, instead of that, take the torches for now. We'll try to remember to pop on a blade of powders before we get into the Librarian fight. And we've got some other useful stuff here that we can hold on to. And then I think, yeah, we're going to want to hold on to the food. Oh, you know, one thing we could do is stock up on food to help with the health situation. So what do we have? We've got, and unfortunately we didn't get any food gear to like generate food, so we do kind of need to get food. So we got 6 here. If we get a couple more, like if we buy the cheapest food, that would be pretty useful. Yeah, I guess we'll just buy a couple cheap food and that'll help push up our health a little bit, which would be nice. And then we've gone into Mastery, which I do know, I do remember. One thing I forgot to do last time that I was meaning to do was to throw on Illumination on Junia here. Because I feel like she hasn't really been able to do a lot on her turns a lot of the time. Like, you know, until she gets to the turn where she can pop off Judgment for the stun, there's not a whole lot she's been able to do. And I haven't really been using some of her other skills as much, so I'm thinking Illumination might be worth it on her. Obviously she can't use Hand of Light, I believe, right? From her, yeah, because we keep her, she can't really use Hand of Light most of the time. So I'm not really looking to do that. I don't know that we really need Divine Grace, because the whole thing is we want to save the convictions on her more for the stunning, so that's why we do have Mantra. Honestly, I don't know, has Mantra been useful either? I don't know if Mantra, like, I feel like I haven't really made use of Mantra. Mostly for healing, I've been relying on the Occultist, generally. Because with him, I mean, it does burn any empowers we have on him if we happen to use it, but we can also use his when he doesn't have the empowers ready and, like, still just get effect there, so, yeah. I don't know. For now, I guess we'll keep rolling with Mantra and I'll see. I just don't, I wonder almost if it would be more worthwhile to just throw on Divine Grace. And to have that as just, like, kind of an emergency heal on her, but, yeah, I don't know. Administration's been somewhat useful, probably will be useful here with all the burns. Divine Comfort's been kind of useful. Really, it's a matter of what do we want to drop for Illumination, though, because we obviously want Judgment. I guess we want to keep a heal, I think, on her, either Mantra or Divine Grace. Like I said, Administrations has kind of been useful, Divine Comfort's been useful. So I guess if we have Divine Comfort, do we really need Mantra? Do we really need that emergency heal on her? Because the Hellion... Does our Hellion have an emergency heal? No, I don't have a self-heal on her, okay. Might actually be nice to have that, but she's got a lot of stuff that I want on her, so I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't know, because I guess I could get rid of Consecration of Light. That has been kind of nice to have. I don't know, you know, let's try taking off Mantra and we'll put Illumination on instead. Because I think just having some way for her to, like, do something else more consistently would be helpful. Being able to, like, help out with removing the positive tokens, because obviously we can't always be doing that on our Occultist, so that might be worthwhile. And I was also, I was thinking about making some swaps on Hellion here. Namely, I thought this one would be kind of nice, maybe. To give her a way to give herself a bunch of positives through her Winded. But I don't know. Because she also removes Winded with Howling End. We actually haven't been making a lot of use with Barbaric Yelp on her, but that's kind of the whole point of the combat part, is to try and do the stuns, so I don't really want to take that off right now. And Toe-to-Toe is useful for the taunts, for sure. Wicked Hack has been kind of nice as another way for her to do damage. Oh, we don't need Bleed Out, I guess. Wait, why do I have Bleed Out on? I guess I just have that on as another thing for her to be able to do, but now I have Wicked Hack on, so I don't really need that. I don't know why I still have bleed out on, to be honest, because... Oh, I guess there's just another... Oh, that's right, I needed it as another way to wind myself, because I don't have a lot of ways to do it. Because I have toe-to-toe that wins me, I have barbaric yop that wins me. I guess the main thing with Wicked Hack is it doesn't wind me like the other stuff does. But it's very limited in use, so... And maybe if we do start like using Barbaric Yop a bit more, like obviously... Because even if we can't get the stun from the combo, we still get to generate a lot of taunt, get up that winded to go toward the Howling End, and we can do weakness on the enemy. So, it's still not terrible. And ignores blind, which is actually, that will become possibly kind of crucial in the Sprawl. But yeah, I'm thinking, should we try Bloodlust? I don't know if it's really necessary since we have Consecration of Light around. And another way to remove Winded is not necessarily fantastic. Swan is kind of an interesting idea, but I don't know that I want to move her back. But being able to pull targets is kind of interesting. But we do have the cultists who can do that more reliably, maybe, so... I don't know, I guess we'll give Bloodlust a try and see if I actually make use of it. We'll just mess around and see. Just trying to figure out best way to move forward with this party. So, with that said, I think we were really wanting this heal upgraded in particular. And then what else? Oh yeah, I've really been wanting the corpse clear on this, to be honest, so I think we'll just go for that. Reducing the number of empowers I need on this could be pretty huge. I guess we gotta think mostly about what is useful, particularly against the Librarian, since that's kind of what our big next fight that we're going for. Which Burning Stars would be very helpful, like being able to pop that earlier would be significant in that fight. Wait, why do you have Finale? Oh, that's right, in case you get shuffled to the front. Yeah. Forgot about that for a second. Divine Comfort upgrade would be nice. Don't know that that's really necessary. Yes, the Elimination will be really useful here because of the ignored dodge, because I like to do a lot of dodge in this Sprawl, especially the Librarian puts on a lot of dodge, so being able to just zap away the dodge with her is actually a fairly useful use of her turn. So that could be pretty good. This could be decent, maybe being able to remove the flame and then also give resistance to it. What about you? Howling End could be nice, but it's not really going to be useful till the end of the fight against the Librarian. Oh, so you can get extra window and target size 2+ with this. That's kind of interesting. Not relevant against the Librarian, but interesting. I don't really think the execution is that necessary right now, so... I'm thinking Burning Stars up. What does this do? It gets more damage, more crit. Execution 1, 100% damage versus corpse. Nothing really super crucial, I don't think. So... I think I can get Administrations. And then maybe Divine Comfort, especially since we're taking away the extra healing potential on her, making this better would be good. And heal over time is pretty nice to kind of help combat dots, which are going to be plentiful here, so it is a decent idea, I think. Okay, that's all our mastery spent. We've eaten our food. I think we are about ready to go. Oh, I forgot, actually we got some trinkets though. Did I want to put any of them on? So this one increases healing given from skills, reduces healing received. Don't have an accompanying one for that, but it might be... Oh, that's right, you're getting extra weapon damage from that, which probably is more worthwhile. The extra crit could be nice on someone. I might put that on you. I don't think the reduced healing received will be too big of a deal there. This one I am reluctant Yeah, to use it all just because of the diseases. Especially because since we have memories on people, the diseases will carry over between runs, which it becomes very annoying very quickly, so yeah. Okay, I think we are good then. I'm not putting this on purposefully, so we are ready to go.
Survival is sharpened steel.
Let's go see how this group fares against the Librarian. Yeah. I mean, we don't have a lot of trinkets right now, but we do have a decent bit of mastery invested.
Behold,
so this is kind of a reasonable comparison to maybe like a Region 3 of a later confession. Which is generally around when I'd be going for a boss. Sometimes Region 2. Never usually Region 1. But mostly I do tend to wait till later, because obviously the more you can build up group, the better. Yes, let me see. Where is our boss? Oh god. What in the world did this... Why is this such a long region? It's funny, I guess because this is only like a 2-region thing, the second region just ends up becoming ridiculously long in comparison. I guess in part I just became so used to the short kingdom regions, too. The confession regions being this long, kinda. But okay, we want to get to this layer, which means we have to get to here, which means we have to go up the left side. And we will get the creature den. For the candles, not that I really care that much about it, but yeah. Oh, what other goals do we have? Because, oh, well, if possible, we'll have Sermonty Lair and the Killing Blow, I guess. Oh, I don't know that I really care that much about that trinket, but we'll see. Maybe we'll get a chance to have him deliver the Killing Blow. And everyone wanted to go fight some cultists right off the bat, but no, we are heading toward the Librarian.
Grasping shadows of what they once were.
Oh, we get some, like, patience just in the... I don't think that's not something I think I've seen before. Interesting. But see, I wonder if this would be a good, like, to just start off straight up with the Barbarian, because I get the taunts and the, like, winded immediately. And I give them weakness, potentially. I mean, even though I don't get the, have the combos up to get the stun, potentially, yet. But maybe I wait till next round, so I can give myself... Yeah, I think that's what we do. We wait till next round. Because I can put the combos up here, potentially. I almost just want to go for the kill here, though, to be honest. I mean, yeah, might as well just take one of them out. This is kind of the thing, is like, that's one of the problems too, I guess, in this game with the stuns, is I feel like, still with how much we have to build up to them, they're just not always super viable. But we'll see. We shall certainly see. Nothing to take off token-wise, so we'll just give you some extra firepower up front. Or wait, is this... Oh, wait, with the patience... I'm sorry, I was, for some reason I was thinking this was just like a regular battle. Did we actually come across the... This must actually be a Trigian's lair then, whoops. For some reason I was thinking this was a road battle. I was like, oh, patience in a road battle, that's interesting. But no, this was a Trigian's lair, right? Or is this a road battle? Now I'm confusing myself. Okay, never mind. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, it actually doesn't really matter. It's nice to have the corpse clear on that now, though. do we do here? I guess we'll just throw up some heals. And we'll set up for a nice barbecuing. Ooh, man, someday I really want to get that double stun. I feel like I don't know if we've gotten a double stun yet with her, unfortunately. Just haven't gotten the rolls for it. No, I don't think this is Trojan Glare, right? Because we didn't have a choice of whether to go in or not. Maybe I'm not crazy. Maybe this is like a road fight. Hold on. Let me see. Maybe that is just a thing now. Yeah, might as well bomb you out of existence. And apparently we're gonna bomb you out of existence now.
A righteous action.
And now for some judgment. Sweet. And hey-yaw! Goodbye.
Unpleasant in the extreme. This work is noble.
Right, bleed resist. Not really good to dunk our fire resist right now, so not interested. Oh, that was a road battle. Okay, I'm not crazy. So that was just a road battle with patience in it. I guess that's just a thing now. At least in the Sprawl. I don't remember that being a thing before that I've ever encountered. So that's interesting. Maybe it has been a thing since they introduced the Trojan and I just haven't encountered it. I don't know. Oh, this one, I think this one gives some decent trinkets, doesn't it? If I'm not mistaken, I think so. Oop. Germophobic kind of screwing us over here, though. The best we can get is some combat items, unfortunately. Still decent. Okay. So we kept Tactical Thinker. We lost Rummager, which was kind of whatever. And it's too bad you can only lock one at a time. It's like, every time I get another good one, it's like I just have to wait for it to roll off eventually. Alright, well, in that case, that's better to have on than this. So might as well, Alright, so you gotta just keep going left.
Consider all variables, but
we don't really have much of an option here if we want to hit the Librarian. Oh, what is that again? Oh yeah, nothing I really care about right now. Our inventory is almost full. I'll have to drop some things here soon. Alright. Let us fight. I guess I should kind of prioritize not having anyone get negative with Hazard, because he's gonna be a bit of a bitch to fix relationship-wise, given his quirks. So yeah, in this case, I think I'll go strip this dodge. And then might as well take him out. Go ahead and get rid of your stealth. Just wanted to get rid of the corpse so she couldn't use it to give him buffs. Alright, got ourselves our nice and powers there. Let's see. Need to get rid of this guy. Pronto. Fortunately, we did not get a combo on him. And we're not gonna be able to stun him this round, so that's kind of a problem. At least, okay, this guy went up front. That actually helped me right now. Let me give you some more firepower. It's actually a decent turn order here.
Well done.
Get that block off, and then we can annihilate you. Though actually, it makes more sense to annihilate you, probably. Yeah, we'll just do that.
They falter, so press your advance.
Miss, but then we got our judgment coming in. Nice stun. Alright. Finish it off with another Burning Stars. See, now that I can use that with 2 in powers, I actually can use it a lot more frequently.
Sweet
It's
reprieve
pretty nice.
until the next test is put before you.
Alright, to the left to scout. Kind of a pointless scout. Because we already know which direction we're heading.
Look to the horizon.
This it gives us speed in this mode, right? So it's kind of nice. Some additional speed against these speedy fuckers here.
Your collection can wait. Press onward.
Yes, I know, I know. We're heading to the creature den. Hold your horses. We're getting low on blocks.
Ahead.
Ooh.
A bestial
We
refuge.
might have to fight a repair
Little
battle
drifts,
this
longings,
way.
and less identifiable
Oh,
remains.
gosh, I keep missing all the loot. Jeez. Alright. Let's get you up then. Oh. That would be nice, but I really need to get your relationship up with people as much as I can. So... oh, we did get some spiders. At least it's not a full spider party right now. Let's see... something to do for myself. Kind of wishing maybe that I had what's it called? Weakening Curse. Yeah, so that I could pop a combo up here for Hellion, but this I could try this, but I don't know if it's really worth going for right now. Ooh, nice. So, my problem is that this guy's gonna eat that corpse. Yeah, unless there's some way that he can't, but... unless he can't first turn, but I'm pretty sure he's just gonna eat that corpse, unfortunately. And I do need to get rid of this dodge back here. There's nothing Vestal can do to stop the corpse eating, so... just have to deal with it. Ooh.
Measure out your violence.
Yep, and as expected. Oh well. You will. Fortunately, Burning Stars no longer ignores block, at least in this path. Like it used to, which, to be fair, did make it kind of seriously OP. Especially with all the extra bonus damage, that would be very OP right now. So we'll just do this. And then... Go ahead and just give you... I forgot you're stunned, so it doesn't really matter anyways, but... oh well. Don't know that I want to kill you, because then he's going to be able to eat your corpse again. Then again, he already just ate a corpse, so maybe he won't eat that one right away.
The slow suffering begins.
Yeah. He doesn't have really a reason to eat one just yet, so that gives us a little bit of time to deal with this. Try for a stun. He's got pretty good stun resist though. We're also blind. So maybe just see if I can take the corpse out. No. Unfortunate. Alright. In which case, do this. Ooh. Gosh, stop stunning my poor Hellion, man. Stop it. I think this is a good spot for some ministrations, actually. Oh wait, wait, why did that get rid of her stun? Oh, I forgot ministrations gets rid of the stun in days. Oh, at least yeah. Huh? Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I actually could have done that before to get rid of her stun. Have to remember that going forward here. Oh, not quite.
A trivial worriment.
Okay, I don't want you eating the corpse. Let's see if we can get rid of it. Right, and then we can go ahead and pop our judgment. Nice, pretty stun. Alright, now... I can't heal anyone, so... I guess we'll just end it. Nice, bottom roll, but still pretty high bottom roll. Oh, and that's right. I forgot I should have saved the Burning Stars. I forgot we had a second wave coming in. That's right. Well... guess we'll just deal with it for now. Maybe everyone could use a little bit of healing. And then I think maybe got summon powers going over here. Oh, that's right. God, I keep forgetting he can do. I keep forgetting with this path. I totally forgot that. Yeah, with his path now he can do that and not lose his turn. So he should pretty much do that every time, no matter what, for the most part. Like unless he's like low enough health to where it's like a danger, but otherwise like he should pretty much always do that whenever he doesn't have the effect up already. Gosh, God, I keep forgetting that. I'll have to remember it now. Guess we'll just cut through some of this block. Alright. And just strip some dodge. Do we go for a barbaric? Yup. You got pretty high stun resist. So I don't. But I can't really do a lot else. So I guess we'll go for this. And we got the stun there, so that's pretty nice.
Sweat-soaked brows, unsteady stances.
Now, go ahead and annihilate this one. And then... You're about to go, so maybe I can blind you. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, we're back up to 3 convictions. So he's stunned. I don't need to worry about him eating the corpse. I do need to get rid of him, but I don't want to spend the judgment on that. But what else is there really to do? I guess we could go for a stun. Oh, didn't get the stun. Actually, he does get another turn. Then we can get rid of him here in just a second. Oop. Well, almost. Right, could use some healing over here. Just a touch of healing, please. Let me go ahead and get rid of you. Fortunately, he's gonna eat a corpse, but we'll just have to deal with that. We don't have enough corpse clear on this team, really, to make it work. This blind is killing me. So is this dot. Jeez, look at that dot on her. And some ministrations, please. And some inspiring tunes.
Compassion quiets the howling mind.
Gosh, they're just piling it on up there. On and on and on. Oh, I need ministrations on her, but I also need to get rid of that critic in there. And I need to get rid of the corpses. I'd really like to get rid of that crit. I'd also like to get rid of all this dot. What's the better thing to do? Honestly, that dot, that's pretty nasty dot. We need to get rid of that. And we got some relationship out of it, so that's... Oh, and he missed anyway. I forgot he was blinded. So that worked out pretty well, actually. And then we could try for this. Actually, yeah, since we're blinded, we might as well, because this ignores blind. Okay. And we need some heals. Nice. Yeah, let's try for the stun, because if I kill the spider, he might eat the corpse anyway, so we'll just let the spider have one more turn. Righty then.
Fight through the fatigue. Bravo!
Nice. And heal up our jester. Oop, fortunate. Fortunately, he is going to eat that corpse. Oh no. Huh. I must not be able to eat in it then for some reason. Don't know why, but certainly helpful. Alright. Good job, everyone.
Until the next test is
And now that I
before
finally
you.
remember more about how this party works, hopefully I will stop forgetting to do things like throw on Chaotic Offering on my cultist. Alright. Ooh, man. Edge collection would be awesome, but I do want to try this party against Librarian here. Which it looks like that's going to be our next fight as well. But yeah, we are going to hit... Well, actually, once we come out of the lair, we'll just have to go to the Hoarder to avoid the... Ooh, and we get a hospital, which will be very helpful to get off some of these annoying quirks and stuff if we... Well, if we have enough money, that's... Well, we might get a lot from the lair if we survive. And we have this cash coming up, so maybe we'll be able to do some good stuff. We'll see. But let me get everyone set up with the right stuff. I want to put this ablative powders on someone. I guess you could take those. And then, what does everyone else have? That's decent, but we already have that on someone else. So probably should give you Pushul Salve. Or, actually, Might for the party might be good here. Okay. To the cache. At least a couple people agree with that decision. That's pretty nice.
Supplies this way, if you can make it.
Oh, man, I hate when I swing right around the
Rubble and flame,
debris.
as far as the eye can see. The Wainwright awaits, eager to ply his trade.
Interesting. Not really need traveling flame drain stuff anymore, but it will. I don't know if I have any flammable items to go with that tinderbox.
Your coach is laden. You can carry
Do
no
I
more.
have anything flammable? I don't think anyone has a flammable trinket. Is this considered? No. Okay. That's not considered flammable. I don't think anyone has a flammable anything. I don't think you get anything out of that without... Right. Yeah. Otherwise it's just negatives, pretty much. I don't think we really don't need this, because the denial's not really going to do a lot of bleed. I mean, I guess the cultists would be nice against them, maybe, but we'll be fine. We do want all of our food for our buffs. We don't really need so many of these. I get rid of that. Goodness, what else do I get rid of? Because I don't need that, and like I said, I don't really need that either. So I guess that will be good for now.
Analysis is invaluable until it becomes an excuse for inaction.
Alright, to the lair, which no one wants to go to. You cowards, come on. This is a throwaway
I
run.
trust you have calculated your odds carefully.
Nothing really much to be
Will not be
lost.
easy.
Lots of knowledge to be gained about how this group fares against such an enemy. I don't really care about that right now, so onto the lair. Intimidating. Apply on crit weakness.
And with
Ew.
it, the remains of
Kind of
philosophy,
gross.
reason, and insight.
Kind of gross indeed. Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of those blocks. Go ahead and throw my chaotic offering before I forget, and then I can actually immediately nuke you. Goodbye. Ooh, got shuffled around a little bit here, didn't we? Ooh, nice. Alright. Might as well go for the barbecue. Oh, got that double stun, finally. I don't know if it's the first time, but it feels like it might be. Might well be the first time.
Malaise, measured and steady.
Alright, judgment time, even though we don't need the stun. And an end to it.
Take heart and do not relent.
We shall advance relentless. Forward to victory, everyone. Ooh, we got the stun on that one actually, so that we might as well just, or I guess we could get rid of the dodge. Alright, get rid of you.
Early results are encouraging.
Dodge for a dodge. Very nice. Ooh.
Steady yourself.
Nasty little crit out of nowhere. It's alright. Joke's on you, I want him further forward. And if he'd gotten pushed back there, that would have been actually perfect. But oh well. Instead, we can actually use Finale for once. Yes. Fortunately, you are not in a good spot.
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
Oh, I forgot you guys can ignite to heal yourselves back up. I'm actually surprised more of you guys didn't ignite yourselves.
Incremental,
Oh well.
but deadly all
Your
the same.
stupidity is my advantage. Bye.
A righteous action.
Yeah! To the Librarian. Location and route scouting, of course, which is not actually useful, but at least it doesn't have any negatives for the final battle to have it on. Though we don't. Oh, that's true. We don't need a trophy for this one anyway. Other way, but hey, we'll get our flammable items to go with our thing, and a scalded skull for the occultist if we want it. Yeah. Either way, we are going in. For better or for worse.
He teeters madly upon his ladder, reveling in the fiery destruction of human accomplishment.
Alright, Hellion, you're not gonna be able to do very much to start with, though. You just kinda have to kinda farm up some winded. Meanwhile... no, we'll wait till later for that, I suppose. We can't move you, but we can get some damage going at least. Throw up a combo. You can't really do much this turn. Let's put this on you for some stress heals.
Emboldened.
So we might as well give you another turn. Since you can actually hit him right now and be somewhat useful. And then might as well throw up a Consecration of Light. Ooh.
The slow suffering begins.
Alright. Let's see. It's kind of a nasty burn. Let's take that off, maybe. Oh, I could have taken the dodge off. Maybe that would have been better, actually.
Agony by accumulation.
Okay, now we can try and do that. Which one is better? Okay, not too bad of a categorize, at least. We still can't hit you, so I'm just gonna bloodlust away. Unfortunately, those dodges are being a bit of a bitch right now. I still can't hit you, so I'll just have to go for this. I don't have, it's disable round start effect 3 turns. Do I still have it? Yeah, so... Oh, for the whole battle. So, don't need to use that quite yet. Go ahead and give everyone some might. Oh wait. Oh, I didn't realize. I just realized. I was thinking he was stun immune, and he's move immune, but he actually only has 40% stun resist. I mean, he obviously gets multiple turns each round, so his stuns aren't super effective, but more effective than I realized, though, to be honest. I don't think I want to spend time stress healing right now. I need to get some damage in. Blind might also be helpful. And then... might as well throw this out. Didn't get the stun, but actually we have a decent chance of stunning him, so this might be a pretty decent boss for this group, actually. I mean, we get a slow start, but as he starts moving forward, we'll quickly build back up on damage, I think. Once we get some burning stars out here, yes. Yeah, once we can finally get past all the dodges. It's actually not a bad amount of damage right there either. Might just take that damage. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I should have thrown up the Divine Comfort to be safe. Oh well. Alright. Oh, we hit through a blind and a dodge. It's pretty lucky. We got kind of lucky here with the biggest booksack being in the front here as well. So we've got him right where we want him for an actually decent amount of time. Okay, I could heal, but I feel like I need to push you down to Death's Door. And you know what? We did want you to land the killing blow, though we still got a death armorlet, so it's not gonna happen right now. I could go for the killing blow. I could try and... Maybe I should try and get... for the Jester here, we'll see. Oh, yeah, because he goes first. And he finishes it. Sweet. To do some healing on the road here, but yeah. And so we get to bus. Oh, so you get it, I guess, immediately when you complete the goal. Oh, that's right, you get it immediately. I don't know, I was thinking we'd have to go back to the end to get it, but okay. So when he targets an ally, it's a chance to get them dodge, which is kind of nice. Play out and Bay of Battle Ballad. Yeah, we'll see. I probably won't end up using it because of the whole stress when relics inventory. But, yeah. And we get this one back that I just got rid of. Scalded Skull. Burn when target has combo. And positive token when self is on fire. Okay, random ally on turn start. Burn when 2 or more. That's some potential. I think I like his current setup though with the extra damage. Ooh, stun resistance piercing. It's actually pretty tasty for this group in particular. Stun resistance piercing would be rather nice for us. So where is that one again? So who all has what? You've got melee damage, you've got that damage. You've just got the crit right now. I guess we could throw only for right now, at least. And then you can take our litany and maybe also the tinderbox. So, Taio attacker 1 hit, burn. Extra stun resistance parrying when target is on fire. Gain on stress. Yeah, not too bad. I mean, we're not gonna be burning in the enemy a whole lot, so not gonna get a lot of use out of that stun resistance piercing, but it's better than nothing. At the very least. We don't really need this. What items can I pop on people? Sure. I don't know, I'm gonna hold on to that just in case, I guess. Well, I don't have a whole lot of room, so... I kinda do need to get rid of some stuff. I really don't need that. Technically, I don't need the trophy either, but I kinda just want to keep it out of principle. Even though I know it's not really actually... you know what, I'm not gonna use it. I don't like taking the risk with that. I will keep that just in case. This... I don't think I'm gonna use it. Okay. Onward to Zahoda. Everyone wanted to go to Oblivion's Icarus. Everyone wanted to get a repair battle. No. Especially with our current health situation. We need to travel along a bit and heal up. Before we get into more conflict. Alright. I I actually have a decent amount of baubles for once visiting you, so... Do you have any food gear? No. Fortunately not. That really sucks. Let's see, range skills apply on hit, add 1 negative token, plus 1 damage per negative token on target. Add 1 negative token. It's not... I'm not sure that's really worth baubles right now. It's for... meh. Healing given from skills is kind of nice, though. I don't know if we've really been needing that much healing to make that super worthwhile. Man, not really great trinket options here, to be honest. Honestly, probably just save my baubles. It's so very unusual. Usually whenever I reach the hoarder and actually have the... Yeah, usually when I reach the hoarder, I very rarely have the baubles to actually get stuff, and I'm always wishing I could get the stuff. And now, this time, I actually have the baubles, and there's nothing really that interesting to me. Do I care about any of this stuff? Not really. Once again, I think I'm gonna save my relics for the hospital for sure. Alright. Toodle-doo, Hoda. For once, you have absolutely nothing of interest to me.
If you hope to heal, you have chosen wisely.
Yes, let us heal off all of these garbage quirks, please. Okay, no one has diseases, right? I don't think so. So, well, let's see what's over here. Meh, 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 meh. Okay. Vicious. I don't really mind vicious as much. I mean, it's kind of annoying, it blocks a lot of stuff, but the extra damage is just kind of nice. Resolute, though, is just really freaking annoying, so getting that off, especially in combination with vicious. Oh yeah, that sucks too. Let's get that off. These are both kind of annoying as well. Pyromaniac's fine. Tough is kind of nice on a Jester, but he still doesn't really any more positives, so we're not really in danger of losing it, so... Yeah, and Two Homer just kind of makes sense for a Jester. I'm not super bothered with it, but these are both kind of annoying.
We need not be defined by our shortcomings.
So that seems pretty good. Okay. To the next battle. Who will accost us? More patience. Yeah, I guess that's just a Sprawl thing now. Which I guess kind of makes sense. There was probably some hospitals that the patients got out of, and... Well, especially now that they're all gross and everything. Alright, you are definitely coming- Oh shit, I forgot to put Chaotic Offering on. Damn it. Gotta remember that. Got to remember to do that every time. Without fail. Let's actually catch up on a little bit of stress here, maybe. Alright. Oh yeah, put this on first. Jeez. And now we can... We did not get the stun or any of the debuffs, man, that sucked. These guys are stressing us the hell out, which is very annoying. Let's see. You got some nasty stuff going on. Oh, but we do have our judgment up, so I should probably do that. Ooh, nice. Don't need to stun them when you can kill them. Alright, and get rid of you. And a heal seems like a good idea right about now. Gosh, still not dead. Let us correct this problem. Vestals popping off with those crits, man.
We are the flame, burning brightly for all the world to see.
Alrighty, to the cultists. Let's finish off this region. Alright, let's a deacon. What does Ultra Denial do again? Uh-oh. Yeah, chance of stealthing, which actually isn't too bad for us since we got illumination to light things up. Let's see if I can pull you forward. Yes. Oh, I forgot to put chaotic offering on. Shit. Keep forgetting to do it. Ugh. So used to like
Measure out your violence.
to it not being something that I can use with other stuff, man. Or oh no, I did it. Okay, never mind. I did do it. Never mind. Never mind. Actually, this doesn't combo them anymore either. Nice. I did not have to deal with that crit, so we're just gonna pop that early, I think.
The enemy
Ooh,
weakens and
stress is
wins.
climbing up on our occultists, though. I gotta handle that this round for sure. And then... Ooh, almost. Almost got you. Try for a stun. I guess not a terrible idea. Worse than we didn't get it. That's alright. Dots aren't too bad. Let's get rid of that stealth so we can kill off the altar. Fortunately, he got the heal off first. Very annoying.
A petty hindrance. An opportunity. Squandered.
Alrighty then. Let's try for another stun. Yes, this one landed. Excellent job, Vestil. Now, pop some damage. And end it. Gosh, Vestil is a crit and queen right now.
The one pleasant in the extreme. This work is noble.
Alright,
Necessary.
gain on hit, minus 30% max health. That's actually not a terrible one for this group because we do have so much health with the rabbit pet. It's not a terrible one for us to have. Don't know that I would care to use it though, because I'd have to use it in combination with this one. So I'd have to put it on someone like Junia. Or no, not Junia really. It'd have to be on like on Al-Hazred. See, I don't always see that being useful with this group. Move and stun resist could be alright though, maybe. Honestly, probably better than this for you. A Jester. Or actually, you don't have anything. I'll give it to you then instead, maybe? Or how much does this dunk your health? Oh, you can't. Oh, that's right, you can't wear it without this, so... yeah, we'll just go for that. Now... let's just get rid of this. Sure. Okay, to the inn. Yeah, so the Librarian actually is I guess seems like maybe a decent boss of this group, but definitely depending on RNG, I feel like it could go a little skewy, but probably one of the better options for us to tackle if I take this group into any later confessions.
The familiar hearth crackles invitingly once again.
Right, add random quirk. Oops, I forgot to look at the new quirks. What quirks did we get? When do I see that again? And we got that, so I actually forgot to pay attention to what we got from the creature den, so we got, combat and in items, just kind of nice, and then more mastery, sweet. Ooh, that's a sucky one. At least on him it's not quite as bad, because we don't want him in the front at all, so if he runs all the way to the back, we're pretty happy with that. And he's not, hopefully, gonna get hit too often, so it shouldn't be too bad. Range skills extra damage on Ginny is actually pretty nice, I think, because I'm pretty sure Judgment would count as ranged, so it's actually kind of nice on her. Not amazing, but kind of nice. Alrighty then, of course we are going to some mountain.
All roads lead to the mountain, but only one leads beyond it.
And we'll probably want to pop this stuff up, see what we have for baubles first. So, ooh, finally get a food gear. Can't get any use out of the stew at this point, but just getting the food gear for the speed would be nice. But what do we have over here? Stress resist. That is kind of nice because this fight can be pretty stress-inducing. Oh yeah, we were going to have to consider with this fight. We're going to be end up locked out of either ranged or melee eventually, so we're going to have to keep that in mind. Extra crit when target has combo is kind of nice too, to be honest. But yeah, I think with this group just getting that extra speed would be pretty nice. And then we can go for this, I guess, for the stacking. Might as well if there's nothing else to spend it on anyway. Oh wait, that's right, we need it for... Shit, I forgot. We need it for healing our wagon. Whoops. Oh well. What's done is done.
Let them know us by our reputation.
Actually, the blocks are more important here than the traveling heal.
The plating is patched.
We're going into the final battle. Alright. And then how are our relationships looking? Family would like a little bit of boosting. We actually haven't rolled any relationships this run. I mean, we've only had a couple of regions, so it's kind of fair. Ooh, that could be nice.
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
Ooh, do we have one that we really want, like, to get rid of? I think that... Yeah, I think on Jester in particular. Okay, yeah, we got rid of the coward, so that's kind of nice. Alright, and then we really don't need any combat items. We're pretty full up on that. Could we use a little bit of healing, maybe? Not really. Oh, roast pig. Obviously, yes. Nice. And then who wants to... Let's try this. Who wants to do the Songbook of Amorous Ballads? Aside from our vicious guy, because he cannot do it. Maybe Sarmentian Jr. Seems like a decent idea. Oh. Not gonna work out between the two of them. Oh well. Okay, I'll do that. Okay, who else do we want to buff relationship-wise? Getting out the negative possibilities would be kind of nice, maybe, but might take a little bit too much investment at this point. Also, maybe just boosting our health by getting more food. How much should we have right now? I could take on another stack of that. Some bread. Let's see. 4, 4, 4. Another one of these. Even things out.
On the road to damnation.
Who should we give speed to? Kind of want people to be able to set up combos before we throw out. So I think maybe giving you some more speed might be kind of nice. Alright, and then... Here, let's give you guys a shot. Cool. Oh, that's right. Now his item is gonna be a problem, though. So I might just take that off. And we already spent on the bauble, so I can't really grab anything else for you, so that'll just be like that. Oh, we wanna eat some food too, don't we, though, before we go? probably just go for some apples and cheese on everyone. And then it's just the mastery.
Means of mastery.
Which, Consecration of Light could be a decent one to boost. Razor's Wit's probably worth throwing a point at. I don't really end up making much use of Bloodlust. I don't know, the Hellion feels a little weird right now with how I have her set up. She's not feeling quite as effective as I would like. So I might have to mess around more with her build here. Getting more of this would be kind of nice. Oh yeah, being able to convert the blocks to be kind of nice. And being able to ignore block, actually, that would make that much better. Don't think we need Illumination upgraded, so... Consecration of Light might be nice to upgrade, though. This up, maybe. And either... the Toto upgrade doesn't do a lot for us right now, so... Either Bloodlust or probably more likely the Wicked Hack. Oh. Okay. And that's Soul Shield Route. Alright. On to the mountain. Let's see if this group can make it through. Ooh, we only got one relationship. It's actually a little surprising. I mean, we didn't have the highest relationships, but they weren't ridiculously low either. That's kind of interesting. Toe-to-toe. That's alright. A little extra defense. Not amazing, but not terrible either, obviously.
At last, the great ziggurat. Temple of failure and regret.
Alright, let's go see if this group can make it through. Their backs are turned. I don't want to spend the candles on that, so... Nah, not worth the candles. Shall save those to do memories and such, and maybe some item rolls for our next run. We shall see. Okay, Chaotic Offering. And then... Boom! Rid of that dodge. Unfortunately, he put up more dodge immediately, but oh well. You know, I usually always go for the minions first with these, with the cultist ones, usually to get rid of them so they can't worship and just heal the boss back up, but we honestly had the DPS this time. It made sense to just go ahead and take the boss down right away. So that's pretty interesting. I will say, so yes, this group seems, you know, like it works pretty well, but this, I don't know, the stuns aren't always like, I feel like, I don't know if the stuns are really the highlight of the group like they're supposed to be. Unfortunately, it doesn't always work quite as well as I would like it to. Nice. Let's see, you're gonna burn up, so... Not really worth doing this though, so I guess we'll just slap him down, get a little stress heal. Unfortunately, we cannot judgment from this position, so that kind of sucks. Oh well. Yeah, shuffle is kind of one of our main weaknesses here. Alright, now I can judgment. Goodbye. And good riddance.
In this weighty gloom, a spark.
To the end. To death or to victory.
The Nightmare Gate is revealed. Beyond, only infernal nihility and non-existence. Pity the great denier, chained by its own command.
Alright. I'm not actually sure which order I want to go in for this group. Because we kind of have both a mix of ranged and melee attacks across the group, though I guess we're mostly melee. So we probably will get rid of, yes, we probably want to get rid of the melee one first. In which case, it's this one up front, right? Yes. Ooh, nice. Nice respect. Very, very pleasant.
Hold fast.
Ooh.
For who knows what
Even with that
lurks in
extra
the
stun
beyond.
resist. Which it was not quite enough. Alright, let's go ahead and get some stress down. Yeah, unfortunately, we can't use stress heals now. Kinda sucks, but we'll deal with it. Alright. So I guess next we probably want to get rid of the stress heal one, because stress is being the biggest problem so far. Not really health, since we have so much extra health. And we have the restoration with the Vestal that kind of helps. So, yeah, probably need to deal with the stress, namely, here. So, you are next to go.
Break through.
Right, while we can, let's pop a stress heal. Ooh. Nice. Fortunately, she was stunned, so she could not stun them herself.
The enemy weakens.
At least they wasted their stun on someone who had stun resist. Oop. Oh, but there's another stun. Kind of forgot how stun happy these guys are. They're like a bit of a mirror to our group here. But they shall not prevail. That I am somewhat positive. What can we not do this turn? Stress heal, okay. That's fine. We can heal though. Go ahead and get rid of you. And then we'll get rid of the heal one and we'll just leave the ranged one, and then that'll just kind of limit our Vestal and our cold us a bit, but otherwise we'll be pretty alright.
Stupendous.
Yeah, and plus our cultist can spend his time healing right now anyways. That's kind of okay, and he kind of needs to be honest, at this point. Might as well throw a heal
A
salve.
calculated generosity, but a welcome one nonetheless.
Yeah, especially since we won't be able to heal this next turn. And all I can do right now is get rid of that fire, so I guess we will.
Extinguished at last.
Okay, last time we can use range, so even though we're blinded, might as well give it a shot. Alright, and then... You're already blinded, so I'll just do this.
Bafflement and vexation.
Stuns are getting annoying. Oh. Shitty damage on that, sure. Let's get rid of you. Actually, that does heal. The other one up a bit. We've got this. We've got this one. Actually, with rolls like that. Excellent. Ooh.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Actually stung quite a bit there, didn't it? Oh, I should have actually used Bloodlust there. To be honest.
Mistimed. Misdirected.
Little respect poke. Excellent.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Yeah, let's go and use Bloodlust. And there we
At
go.
last, the world's mind is free to remember a time before the cancerous corruption.
The denial has been denied.
The flame sears the skulking shadows from the darkened corners of the earth.
Yeah, this team definitely has a lot of potential, I would say. Still a lot to be figured out. Yeah, still a bit of tweaking, I think, maybe. I still feel like, I don't know, maybe I just need to change my strategy a little bit almost. Like, I feel like, I don't know. I just feel like I'm not building up the Winded enough. Like, I'm not using Howling End often enough, because I'm not building up the Winded fast enough. Like, maybe I need to be using Barbaric Yacht more often, even when there's not combos up for the stunning. Maybe. Maybe. But you know what? Let us go give these guys some memories, because they earned it. For sure. Let's see. Well... We actually cannot do anything really with you, Boudica, because you're already full up, but you are pretty fucking awesome right now with everything that you have, so... yeah. But we can give the other one's a bit of something, I think. Let's see, Alhazred, you have move resist. Well, we can give you something. Healing given would be really good for you. Yeah, we'll go for that.
A fleeting impression, a flickering light.
Some minty. Extra crit would be nice. Ooh, how for? Oh, I just got the achievement for having at least one memory on every hero. Sweet. I actually have like a full memoried up crew now. For right now, so that's kind of nice. Let me see. Is his? I'm gonna go with stress resist for you.
When all is lost, we cling to what we can remember.
Alright, and then I've got 119 candles. I'm not entirely sure what confession I want to go into next, but I think I do want to continue building on this team a bit and mess around with them. So maybe I will go ahead and
To recall a thing
roll a few things here.
is to make it real once more.
And maybe that'll kind of somewhat influence the way I decide to go here. Oh, entering Death's Door. I'm leaving Death's Door, though. Nah. Not really something that I care about in general, especially with this party. Stagecoach.
New
Okay,
instruments
medical
will help us
gear.
diagnose the world's affliction.
I'm gonna prefer food
And
gear.
overcome
Food gear
it.
is like, because I think the rabbit is very, very good alongside this party. Let's see. Ooh, Hellion. Delba Trinket. That's actually pretty nice because we are going to be going in with the Hellion. And target has combo. Alright, that's not bad. I might actually make use of that. And we'll go for one more stagecoach up. That's actually a pretty good one, especially earlier on. Alright. There's some potential there. And then let's go ahead and
Once more
embark.
into the maelstrom, in search of what hope yet remains.
Alright, question is... Oh, you know what? Actually, I
Your
did
sanctum
have a thought as to what I wanted to do with this group.
Bituminous nightmare.
I'm particularly curious to see how this group would fare against Obsession. Because I think, when it comes to the idea of, like, focusing on stunning, I think that could be possibly a pretty powerful tool against, like, that initial eye section. Like, if we can kind of keep them locked down somewhat with stuns, that might be kind of helpful for us getting through with minimal amounts of the scene tokens generated initially, so I think I'm gonna give that a try. Plus, it's been a little while since I lasted Obsession. But yeah, so, you know what? Let's give it a try. And it's one of the more interesting bosses to throw ourselves against. Definitely one of the scarier ones. For sure. Alright.
Our host assured us of the group's anthropological values, but I sensed his designs extended well beyond the theoretical.
The crossroads, where lost souls hope to find their way.
Alright, but before we get this party together and head in, I think I am gonna go ahead and take another little break here, and then when I get back, we'll throw together our stun squad again with the tweaks that we kind of figured out across the course of that run, and we'll continue messing around with them, and I think I am going to be throwing on a Vitrine Flame this time, and maybe trying to deal with that in Obsession here. So we'll see what I haven't done yet, and see what makes most sense with this party. But anyways, for now, thank you for watching, and I will see you later.